This is Mount Marvelous. These are the rambly babblings of a middle-aged man. Because this is Bunzy's vlog! Hurrah!
Hello and welcome to Bunzy's vlog. See, I'm starting to go a bit showbiz at the start to draw you into my web of intrigue. Welcome to the vlog anyway. And what I want to jabber on about today is London. Because it's one of the greatest cities in the world, London, and I'm lucky enough to live in it. I'm not complaining about that. I was brought up in the West Country in Dorset, very small town called Dorchester. Lovely place, lovely people. Like a lot of people who end up in London, hadn't really planned on being here. I went to university after doing my A-levels, did a load of stuff, ended up working, ended up temping, ended up meeting someone, ended up doing another university course, ended up meeting someone else, breaking up with them, meeting up with someone else, getting another job, better job, settling down with the girl I'd met the third time, and before you know it, I've been living in London for years. I can't really complain about London because it's got so much going on. It's got museums, it's got great shops, it's got great nightlife, there's clubs, there's theatre, there's cinemas, there's cycle paths. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff in London, isn't it, to be proud of. But there's one thing that I hate about London. And that one thing is Londoners. Oh my God, Londoners are so miserable. If you're a Londoner, it's probably you I'm moaning about. And your girlfriend, or boyfriend, or sister, husband, lover, mother, father, I don't know. I don't even mean Londoners, really. I mean commuters. Oh, I am lucky enough to work quite close to where I live. So I literally just walk to work every day. It takes me about 15-20 minutes to walk it. It's not far. I'll walk to work. However, recently I've had to commute into London. I can't tell you why I've had to commute into London because it's all very top secret, but you might find out soon and I promise you'll be very impressed. Maybe in a month or two I'll tell you. So I've had to commute into London recently and I've just never ever come across people as miserable as the people you get in the rush hour, in the morning, in London. Don't get me wrong. It is not a pleasant experience travelling on a train like cattle into one of the busiest cities in the world in order to work. I can understand that, and you know, there's no point sending me messages to tell me, oh, the reason we're miserable is because of this, because the trains are always late, or because the trains are overcrowded, or because my coffee was cold, or because I had to queue 20 minutes for a newspaper. It's a newspaper, isn't it? It's a coffee. Trains are always late. Get over it. When I first moved to London, I thought Londoners were generally angry. And I couldn't work out what they were angry about. And this isn't a joke, I promise you. I first moved to London. I remember I said hello to someone. I stood on a train platform. It wasn't late in the evening or anything like that. It was about 5 in the evening maybe. Sunny summer's evening. Me and this bloke were the only people stood on the platform. And I said, all right, hello. Something like that. Not a great conversation starter. I wasn't trying to win some Dialogue of the Year award. Just sort of, hello, you all right? That was about it. And his reply was, what's wrong with you? Are you mad? I didn't know what to say. I really didn't know what to say. So I just went, no. Then I walked up the other end of the platform because I thought, he is a very angry man and I'm stood right near the yellow line. And if you go on trains, you know, you stand behind the yellow line and you make sure there's no one nutty near you. So afterwards, I told my flatmate about what happened and he said, I cannot believe you were so stupid as to say hello to someone. As though I'd committed some weird crime. Maybe I was stupid. But is that weird to say hello to someone? It happened again today. I was travelling into London. It wasn't me this time. There was a woman on the train, right? And there was a bloke reading a newspaper opposite her. Basically, this bloke just put his newspaper down and just went, can you stop staring at me? What's wrong with you? Idiot! Just carried on reading. And I was thinking, what is wrong with this place that we live in? If you are that miserable, something is wrong in your life, isn't it? You've got to take a look at yourself and you've got to think, am I miserable because I don't like where I work? In which case, look for another job. Am I miserable because I don't like the way I travel to work? In which case, they're probably alternatives, aren't they? See? It's a siren going off. Someone's probably pushed someone under a train after they said hello to them. It's ridiculous. Whatever the reason, you only live once. And is there any reason, really, for anyone to be that rude to a complete stranger? The answer is no.